Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we're back. Oh. Alright, sorry about that. I realized I had to swap some stuff over in the laundry room as well, so sorry about that. Okay. Didn't think I had anything else done in this, but... Whew. Alright, what are we doing? Alright, let's... I guess let's do some Steel Path incursions and see what happens. I was using the Steel Path incursions as a way to finish Steel Path maps. The problem is that I seem to have a hard time oh, this is not going to be good. Oh, what a bad spawn for him. What a crappy spawn. For that nullifier. Bogus. I also just straight up do not have the right equipment for this. Oh. Come on.
Life support on the way.
All right. This dog is never not gonna be down, huh? Oh, death cap. And that's the thing. I think, yeah, death cap is running correctly. I think death cap does have the right stuff equipped. I just don't think death cap is Steel Path viable. I truly do not. God. Okay. Oh, it works.
Life support has been replenished. Another life support capsule is now available.
Of course. Oh man, come on. Okay, I'll take it. Easy. Easy. that. Have Gloom set up and Silence set up, so... Oh, Deathcap is weirdly somehow surviving. I'll take it. By the way, I'll point this out now for funsies. I do have a TikTok. It's not the same exact name. It's real Francois878 because, of course, Francois878 was already taken. I'm actually going to see how many secondary deadheads I have. But I really just use TikTok to upload. Alright, we're gonna pop out of there. I'm gonna check on my arcanes really quick. Guess I can just do it that way. Oh, I only have 3. Oh, I guess I can't upgrade it once. Hell yes. On precision headshot, under 20% damage for 24 seconds, stacks up to 3 times. So 360 damage. I guess you wouldn't even need damage mod. The problem is that it assumes you would be able to get a precision headshot kill to begin with. %, headshot multiplier, 50% weapon recoil, minus weapon recoil. I definitely think they're interesting and they're viable, but I'm not sure I'm necessarily like dying to I'm not sure I'm necessarily dying to have them. All right, here's the problem, is that I'm only really interested in doing... I've done all of Earth. Europa. I'm really only interested in doing Steel Path incursions if I've already... or if I haven't done them yet. If I haven't already done the node, just because I'm trying to like chip away at that. I really truly am trying to chip away at that grind. Oh god, this was oh, it was a crossfire, that's why. Psych. On the upside, they won't be fighting us. Oh, he's playing a Naros, okay.
Be on the lookout for increased security measures.
See? Sometimes the operator comes in super handy. I'm gonna go towards B. I'm gonna grab B. I thought there was another guy who was coming in, and there's no ciphers. This sucks. Oh, this is my least favorite one. This is the one I don't actually know how to do. What was the point in knocking those lasers down?
Alarms have been triggered. You need to retrieve that data before the data destruction is complete.
Okay. Easy. Easy.
Retrieval was successful.
Ooh. There has to be a way. There has got to be. Oh my god, really?
Alarms successfully hacked. The location is returning to normal security levels.
Is it really down? It is. It was towards C. What a dummy. Yeah, that for all the spy missions that I do, which, you know, granted isn't very many, there has got to be a trick to that particular vault that I'm just not getting. Wouldn't be the wildest thing, to be honest. I am fully not very good at spies.
You exist to strike. You strike to win. The lesson ends.
Hey, Meso Relic. I think we're gonna do some Steel Meridian stuff. I might do a tier 3 isolation vault. We'll see. And then I think we're gonna do some Kelshian. No, I need that. Okay, great. And I think we might crack some relics. I feel like I'm woefully behind. I think it was gosh, Stoosh's stream I was watching the other day, and he has prime parts out the ears. He's got so many prime parts. And I don't know if that's just, you know, I think it's just because he plays so much, and, you know, that's sort of just what happens when you play that much, and, you know, sort of as a direct result of that, playing so much. Oh, we're getting clowned. We're getting flanked. We're getting third-partied. Goodness. Oh, man. I thought he was sonared for a second. I don't think he was, but it looked an awful lot like he was for just a second. Alright.
Additional life support has arrived.
I don't like the amount of, like, visual screen tearing there is with... Gotcha. With this gun, when you fire it in like the full auto mode, it's really disorienting, to be honest. I don't get that as much in the semi-auto fire mode, and I don't know if that's just because it's slower, so I obviously don't notice it, or what, but God, I love Warframe waypoints. Warframe Apex Legends crossover event. There's not actually a crossover event. I just want I just want to be able to ping in Warframe the way I can ping in Apex, and I want the waypoints to actually work properly the way they do in Apex. Would that be so much to ask? Would that be such a big ask? Ugh. My guess is probably, but you know, it is what it is. All right. More steel essence. This is for the Warframe short that I'm gonna make. What do you guys think the next dev stream is gonna be covering? I think the next dev stream is 159 next week, January 28th, 2022. I would be legitimately surprised if they did much of anything, to be honest. I think it's going to be a lot of like end of the year bookkeeping. I think it's going to be a lot of sort of boring stuff like that, unfortunately. I would love to see you know, what is coming up in the future, but we'll see, I guess. We'll see. I hope, what I'm hoping is we get what I'm hoping for Devstream 159 is, this is my sort of bucket list. I would love to see some new stuff for Deimos in regards to the Entrati and learning more about the Drifter. I think that's going to be huge. I think that everything in the new war sort of pointed to, in my opinion, the Drifter, like us learning more about the Drifter and eternalism and all that from the Entrati, and more stuff sort of becoming available in Deimos. So we'll see. Obviously it's all up in the air, it's all conjecture, but you know, I have my hopes. I don't know, it just, with the a pair and sequence fight, now things are back to normal. Things are finally back to normal with the Syndicates. It only took 8 months to get it all switched back around, but life is finally returning to normal with Francois and the Syndicates. So yeah, I don't know. I'd also like to see some stuff about the deluxe skins. I would love to see some stuff about the deluxe skins, about the next wave of Tenogen as well. I'd like to hear about that. Because I don't know where they're at in like the rotation of Tenogen stuff. So I would love to see. I would love to see what's going on with that, and sort of get a feel for what their next plans are with all that, because this Sarpa build is like, I don't know if I'm actually doing much of anything against these. Okay, that guy took a couple of shots. That guy didn't, though. Damage resistance in this game is hilarious. And like it just doesn't it doesn't make any sense. Not that like anything. Also, the thing I love about the Sarpa is it just throws people around. Like, it just ragdolls people, which is like a weird little bit of like fun crowd control that you weren't expecting when you were using this little pistol gun blade. You know, you'd expect that from like the Redeemer or something. I don't know if the Redeemer kicks like that. Kicks like has quite the same effect on people.
I've delivered another life support capsule.
But please revive me. Oh, that's I mean, that I gotta please revive me. I've gotta revive you. That's such a fucking funny I think it's a Protosite. That's such a funny companion name. I love it. Alright, let's do that. Let's do that. Perfect. Perfect. At least I feel better that, like, everybody's companions are getting absolutely destroyed. It's not just Deathcap. It's getting absolutely clowned. Alright, 40 seconds. You've got this. I want to know when we're going to be getting Crumb Guzzler Prime, if anything. I would love to see when that is going to be rolled out. I'm hoping Devstream 159 has the answers for us, but we'll see how things go. I'm not going to hold my breath. I'm not going to hold my breath on it necessarily. Oh. My favorite part of that is that Crumb Guzzler Prime is definitely going to be their next, like, April Fool's promotion. And, they didn't even have to write it, which is just so hilarious. Okay. I'm just going to run. Running sounds good. Perfect. Very good. Yes, I do have glyph codes. If you redeem one, I can get you a glyph code at the end of the stream. Also, probably want to send me your counsel, what you're in a what PC, you know, PlayStation, whatever. PC. Okay. Well, I wasn't as useless as this guy who got a whole 7 kills, so it makes me feel a little bit better about that. But all right, let me go back to the original System, let me go to Strata. Okay. All right, let's make fast travel to Teshin. Ripperoni. I love that you can, like, it's just a silhouette. You can't really tell. It's so sad. Identify a veiled ribbon. $30,000 endo. I already have some. Well, A, it's 150. I couldn't afford it if I wanted to. Ooh, I've got a couple of primary arcane adapters. Let's grab 2 of these. I really would like to put like Steel Path on the regular sort of regular content train again, just so that I can get stuff going with that and try to get the Steel Path done at some point in the next couple of months. All right. Perfect. Oh, finally. Okay. Now we have to use the Vizier Protosite. Okay. Perfect. All right. I guess I could probably look at his mods just to make sure they're not completely terrible. Huh. Maybe that instead. That seems like a smarter choice, right? Okay. We'll do that instead. Okay, perfect. All right, let's go to Deimos and work on getting a tier 3. I think it's really weird that like Deimos's Vault is or Deimos's Syndicate is only a tier 3 syndicate. I think that's very odd. Because obviously the Quills and Vox Solaris are both 5-tier syndicates. So I just think that's a little peculiar. Oh, 5? Yeah, we will absolutely do that. 100%. And plus, DE has also already stated that they're working on like a support style Necromac, and as things stand currently, they will not have. I mean, unless they just put it at like tier, rank 3 for the Necrolloid. There's not really any space in the there's not really any space for a new Necromac. So my current theory is that we're going to get a side quest for Deimos to learn more about Eternalism, and we're going to have to... that was a weird bug. We're gonna have to go into the like an isolation vault and specifically like get information, like old files or something. Oh, back in, thank you. Some like old file or something that Gomatru has that we need. And so, in order to get into the vaults, we'll need to be like tier 5 or something. Like those will be like the tier 5 vaults or something, or maybe the tier 3 vaults will be the ones that we need. Can I? I can. I never thought you could slip through there with a Necromac. I thought you'd be too big, but. Joke's on me, I guess. Haha. Oh, I didn't want to go all the way down. I'm a fool. Okay. I also switched my Necromac build around. So now I have Necromac Streamline and Necromac Flow on there, which is fantastic. I find it's the best of both worlds now. I had to take some stuff off, obviously, to make that work, but I don't think it's necessarily mods that I'm going to lose any sleep over not having, to be honest. I feel much happier, much more contented with the build that I have now. Thank you. I mean, again, This is their last gasp. See ya. Whew. They're hitting me pretty hard there at the end. Perfect. So yeah, that's my current theory, is that they're going to tie in the rest of the Necrolloid quests, the rest of the Necrolloid tiers with some kind of side quest. And, oh man, I just got... Are you kidding me? Why are you reviving my dumb dog? Oh, no. And I didn't go down the secret path. Whatever, doesn't matter. Okay. Come on. Come on. That'll work. Okay. Thank you. Okay, perfect. I get so unlucky with my 4 shots sometimes when it comes to trying to kill those guys. There have been so many times where I just absolutely, like, destroy a Necromac, and there'll be times when... Ugh. What is an unlucky? Oh, there's a thingy here. Nope, I need that. I don't think I've ever seen this before. This is weird. Alright, I'm sorry. I need to focus up. Why is ability use prevented? Okay. All right. Is it something about this room in particular that's screwing up my abilities, or?
Well done. One arm down. Keep at it. More of the same.
A tenant has fallen. Revive them.
Come on. Thank you. All right. Oh, I also cannot get out of this. I cannot get out of the Necromac at all. 5 isn't working. None of my abilities are working. If you're referring to grabbing the this really sucks because I can't. That means I can't do the puzzle at the end. Unless I get killed, I guess. Unless my Necromac breaks. Sorry about that. Oh, I cannot believe I got that. That's the first time I've been able to nab one of those in my Necromac. Oh, I literally can't do anything. Oh. Okay, I'm just gonna let them break my Necromac. No, Necromac Repair actually works. Okay. Alright. I don't think this is the right way. I think it's over here. Nope. The game was lying to me. I think it might have been back in this room. Yep. Wow, that was fucking weird. Okay.
Shed no tears for the Necromac, for they are now relentless enemies to all, and there is no countermanding that.
Okay. If you're talking about my weapon drops, as far as that stuff goes, I've had insanely good luck with certain Necromac drops. I don't know if it's just if there's certain items that have certain rarities or not. I have a huge problem getting Necromac engines and Necromac weapon stocks. Those are the items that I need. I have all of them technically. I could make one complete Necromac weapon and one complete Necromac with the damaged parts that I have, but I can only make one of those items. So, I don't know, because I have like 30 or 40 of some of those pieces, like the damaged Necromac weapon pod. I probably have 20 or 30 of those, just lying around. But the Necromac damaged Necromac engines. Oh yeah, died. Yeah, I don't really know what was happening with that. Yeah, they have a insanely low drop rate. On some of them, and I like I said, I don't know if it's all of the pieces that have like such a low drop rate, or if it just happens to be, or what, to be honest. Damn it. Okay. Oh, my dog is dead. That's why I'm not getting any loot radar. That could be part of it, huh?
With the generators all active, it is now possible to open the vault. One obstacle remains.
Okay. Yeah, I would. Oh man, really? I'd really love to see like specifically what the drop rates are on all of those different pieces, and if there's like a substantial difference. All right.
You can only make 3 mistakes before the vault will lock permanently. Be sure before you input.
All right. Oh man. This is gonna be a lucky guess. Yep. Hell yeah.
Riches you may find, if any, but you will certainly discover some small measure of wisdom locked away down here.
Perfect. Oh, Necromac Fury, that sucks.
The guardians of the isolation vaults. A full mastery of the void and all its implications would be helpful, of course, but this must suffice for now.
Yeah, like what Gumatru just said was, I wish we had a full understanding of the void, but this will do for now. And this is the tier 3 vault. Like, this is as big as as big of a vault as we can possibly get right now. So, oh, that's a Sarlacc pit. That's a Sarlacc pit that's spitting shit out. Gross. Okay. That was unclear to me. I'm an idiot. Alright. Let's get the hell out of here. Let's get the hell out of Dodge. Alright. Yes, I know, Skelliant, or whatever the hell it's called, was a super duper rare drop. Like, when it was first, like, it was very hard to come by. And, people had a lot of a lot of issues getting it. They added the Necromax to the store, I think like last January during the Orphix event. Oh, did that guy say he was going for a mod? Does that mod drop like in the vault somewhere, or is it specifically from... No, he's coming. Okay. I assume that it's Streamline, Necromac Streamline is a reward. So the whole point of that story is that I ended up paying platinum for both of my Necromacs. I bought all of the Necromacs with platinum because I was so far behind in Deimos. I don't even think I had started like Deimos hunting yet. Like I don't even think I had started the process of messing around with anything from even like Gomatru, to be honest. Like I don't even think I had necessarily started even basic Deimos stuff. So I certainly wasn't anywhere near doing anything with Lloyd yet. All right. See, this is 50,000. I don't think it's worth it. I'm not gonna do it. We're similar, Casey. They claim to have all fixed, but I doubt it. Yeah, it's. I think, like I was saying earlier, I'm not entirely convinced that Deimos isn't gonna get like another pass of like bug fixes and like more content. I think that there's just with the stuff from the new war, like the breadcrumbs about Eternalism and Aurelia and Tradi, the fact that Deimos wasn't anywhere in the new war at all. I think that the next step of like story missions is going to have to do with Deimos in some capacity. I think the Entrati know about Eternalism and they know about the Void, and I think that that's sort of where we need to go next to sort of find out more about the Drifter and to find out more about the Man in the Wall. Because I feel like now that, you know, the people who, you know, Lotus is back in some capacity, and let's see. Meso defense? Fuck it. You know, and people who are dead. You know, I think we're to the point where now, like, we can now start to... The Man in the Wall has sort of established himself as the next villain. The next main antagonist, sort of at the end of the new war, so... Ugh. So, we'll see how things go. I think we're gonna get a tier 4 and a tier 5 isolation vaults. I think they're just gonna get harder and harder because right now I think they only go up to like 60s, 70s, maybe 50s, 60s. So I could definitely see isolation vaults going all the way up to like Steel Path level, like 90 to 100, and then like 80 to 90, and then maybe 100 to 110 or something like that. We'll see. But I think that they purposely sort of left things with room to grow because their intent is to do more stuff in Deimos and to sort of release more stuff. I mean, that's the thing, is they've already announced that, like, we've already seen, like, art and stuff for... Ooh, wow, that shield guy still got me, huh? They've already announced and released, like, concept art for more Necromax. They were working on a support-style Necromac a few months ago. And so, right now, with the Necrolloid Syndicate, there's a Necromac at every level. So I think if they're gonna add more Necromax, they're gonna have to add more tiers to the Syndicate. And if they're adding more tiers to the Syndicate, they're probably gonna have to add more Isolation Vault bounties. If that's the thing, is it's not really cater a lot towards new players, and that'd be hard for them. Yeah. That's the thing, though, is, like, yeah, DE does cater a lot towards new players, but look at the Steel Path. Like, the entirety of Steel Path is, like, this is for advanced players only. Like, nobody who isn't fully kitted out can do Steel Path. I have trouble with Steel Path, and I've been playing for 7 years. You know, it's just content that is very specifically gate-kept behind a very specific gear check, you know? So I think that with a team of 4, I can solo at my skill level and my current builds and stuff. I can pretty comfortably solo a tier 3 Isolation Vault myself. Oh, man. Man, these people keep killing people just before I can shoot them through the walls. Get the Zenith. It's amazing. I love it. Gives you automatic wall hacks. Can't beat it. You know, so if I can solo a tier 3 vault, I should also say I can solo a tier 3 vault when the Necromax, when the enemy Necromax all fight me at one at a time. Once the Necromax start trying to fight me like all together, that's when things start to sort of fall apart for me pretty quickly. But that being said, usually I have no problem. But anyways, either way, doesn't really matter. The point is, let me just shoot wildly in the air. Okay. I definitely think that DE could do it if they wanted to. Wow. What a bunch of crap. What a bunch of crap that is. Come on, Boulder. Ugh. Of course he's the host. Yeah, I mean, let's see here. At 1429, let's do it. Oh, did 2 people leave? Yes. Great. 2 people left. Sick. I didn't realize somebody snuck out at the end. Oh, that kind of... I mean, it doesn't matter. It's not going to change anything. It's just annoying. Yeah. I mean, that's the thing. I feel like, here's the thing, is mastery rank is irrelevant, right? Mastery rank doesn't matter, because there's a point where, because I know people who are mastery rank 20, 23, 24, who don't know how to do certain things in this game. You know, their mastery rank is not indicative of skill or knowledge the same way that it is in other games. Jeez, oh Pete's. Yeah. And, like, Helmuth, for me personally, like, Helmuth is a very cool piece of, like, customization that, like, once you sort of, like, have an understanding of the game and, like, you understand how the ability, like, the Warframe abilities work and stuff, like, for me, the Helmuth is so cool because you can, like, basically mix and match whatever you want. You can Mr. Potato Head your Warframes with Helmuth and create, you know, weird game-breaking meta combos that you know, DE didn't think would be possible without it. And, like, DE put it in the game, you know? I think there's a lot of, I didn't mean to use silence. Oops. You know, like, right now, for instance, on this Banshee, I have Gloom on my 4. So I can use Gloom to, you know, for the health and the slow, and then combine that with sonar and with silence so that people are stunned and slowed and sonared. And if I could hit shots, that would be sweet. But it basically allows me to take full advantage of sonar and take full advantage of silence by combining them because of Helmuth stuff. So, you know, it's a great combo. And like that, and that's the thing, is like new players wouldn't normally, you know, may not be able to like fully take advantage of that, but they'll have it and they'll know, you know, they'll know what it is, and they'll have sort of like an inkling, and they'll have time to sort of strategize. I think that's the important part, is that they'll have time to strategize with it, as they get bigger, as they, you know, go from a MR, you know, 8 to an you know, MR 15 or whatever. But yeah, I don't know. It's I definitely think the breadcrumbs in the new war. I assume that you finished the new war. I assume that. I guess at this point I assume that I really should still be putting spoiler in my stream title, I guess. That's true. That is true. Perfect. Like I said, I assume that everyone has it, but like not everyone may have it, so. Oh, fair. Yeah, I mean the new war was insane. Like I did not put it on my like top games for the year last year. People talk, yeah, it's absolutely, it's wild. It was everything that I wanted to have in the quest. I mean, it was years in the making, and it did everything that I wanted it to do and more. It set up the future. There's just things in the new war that very clearly point to the Entrati specifically as having like more information about stuff in the new war that we're gonna like need to find out about like next time. And like that's the thing, is Deimos also, if we're talking about release dates and stuff, I am confident that Deimos was actually supposed to come out after the new war, because I think they released Deimos like in response to the pandemic. I think they had Deimos like mostly finished, and I think their original plan was to release the new war and then immediately release Deimos like within like, you know, just a couple of like months after the New War, so that we'd have, you know, more of a split in content and stuff. And I think with the pandemic and them having to work from home so much, I think that just sort of put the kibosh on the New War for the time being. So they released Deimos. Oh, 100%, 100%. Because even like the Heart of Deimos quest, like the introduction quest to Deimos, which is not replayable, by the way. Yeah, Duviri was. Oh yeah, 100%, 100%. Like if the pandemic had never happened, we'd probably have Duviri by now. And actually, that's a fun thing. In the New War, there are also very subtle hints to the Duviri Paradox. The mask that is worn by who we thought was the adult operator in the Duviri Paradox trailer, you can see hanging from a statue in the New War. The Drifter also references Duviri on a voice line during the quest. He says very specifically, I should have stayed on Duviri. So I think the Duviri Paradox trailer, when you see it with those voice line, like with that information and those voice lines, sort of like, oh yeah, I think Duviri. See, there is a third person here, but there was not a third person in the game. That was very weird. That was very weird. Gotta love it. Gotta love Warframe. I think the Duviri Paradox could be coming as early as summer of 2022. I truly think, I think we're gonna get like a spring, like mini quest to sort of that is gonna sort of bridge the gap between, like what the Entrati know and like how we're gonna get that information and the Duviri Paradox. Source somebody asked Steve playstyle using would stay in the game. He said maybe and laughed. Yeah, that's the thing is like I thought the Drifter like playstyle was cool, but like I'm not like jonesing to use it more necessarily. I don't think it's bad. You know, I wouldn't be like, oh man, I can't believe I have to do this again. But I'm not like, you know, like, oh yeah, like give me more of that particular like, you know, that content necessarily. You know, again, no shade to the people who like it. It's fantastic. It's different, and I think that that's not a bad thing at all when it comes to, you know, Warframe content and, you know, getting new and different stuff sort of in the mix. I don't think that's a bad thing at all. But here's the thing. My current theory is the Duviri Paradox questline. The Duviri Paradox trailer that we saw, the adult Tenno that we saw is not actually our operator. It's actually the Drifter, and they're back on Duviri as an adult. So something happens, and our Drifter from the New War goes back to Duviri, and that flashback that we see, because the Drifter, the adult Tenno that we see, sees like a flashback of a younger version of themselves hiding the Tigris shotgun, right? And we all assume that that's like the younger version of ourselves, and like how long have we been here, what's going on. I think that is a younger version of the Drifter. I think the Drifter grew up on the plains of Duviri and then left when all the shit with the operator happened and the New War happened. Like, obviously this is all conjecture. It's all theory, but the Drifter already knows about Duviri and has already experienced like Duviri stuff. Like, we've seen, we have reference to Duviri in a voice line. We've seen the mask already. So I think you can even see the Zeraman 10-0 in the trailer. Like that, there's a shot in the Duviri Paradox trailer that they released a few years ago that very clearly shows off the Zeramon 10-0. So my current theory is the Zeramon 10-0, the Drifter, in the Drifter's timeline, the Zeramon 10-0 like bumped into Duviri somehow. And that's why they were never found, and that's why he had to, like, the Drifter had to survive on the Duviri. Obviously, it's all conjecture. It's meaningless right now. We don't know. It's all theory, but you know, it's just sort of what my most popular harebrained, you know, bullshit is coming up with currently. It's also very interesting because you get this photo at the end of the quest line, which is very clearly like your Tenno's parents. And I think that is going to be used to like activate a quest line. I would not be surprised if they're like, oh, hey, go interact with that photo, and the photo like snaps them to some like weird alternate reality or something. Okay. Let's do some lith. I have a lot of lith relics. I have a lot of... Holy crap, I have a lot of radiant lith relics. Holy mackerel. Let's burn some of these, I guess. Yeah, I don't know. The Drifter stuff... The Drifter stuff was cool. We'll see how it goes. I do think the Duviri Paradox is, since this update just came, I wish hope Duviri was coming soon. Yeah, I don't know. Summer's probably a little too unrealistic. I would not be surprised if they don't release the Duviri Paradox this year, though. I would be legitimately surprised. Like, if they do, like, a fall release, I would not be surprised at all. Yeah. So go from 40 more minutes, I think. That's okay with you? I'm sorry about that. Oh, man. You're gonna have to bring more than that. You want to take me out. I love that I was AFK. Oh. I'm the only one who's holding on to my spot here. What? Oh, you sneaky little bee. Yeah, I 100%. I would love them to focus on crossplay. I don't know how much like their studio is necessarily working on that. I'm sure they have some people like in like DE's side of things that are working on like crossplay specifically for the game, but I'm wondering if they're bringing in like specifically like outside folks to help with that. I don't think that crossplay is going to be like the big release this year. Wow, there. You need to sit. Okay, I'm gonna go defend B really quick. Here we go. All right, we're good now. I don't think crossplay is going to be the big release this year. I think if they said, yeah, we're not releasing any new content, like any major new content this year except for crossplay, people would be pissed. I could see crossplay coming in the summer, maybe being the summertime, like the big summertime push, like something that was released like at TennoCon maybe. And then once that was sort of released, you know, they could aim for a fall release for the Duviri Paradox. Oh, There's also like questions about like cross progression as well, which I don't know. Progression is not necessarily as important to me personally, but I know a lot of people really want it. I have all of my stuff on PC. I have never really C said on Twitter update will probably divided. Yeah, I mean that's sort of what they've been doing for a while. You know, they said even in this like instance, they're like we have more stuff coming for this update. We just wanted to get the new war out before the end of the year, so they launched the main quest line. You know, what I would like to see is both. I want to see the Drifter have like the old Drifter stuff, but also the new like 10-0 powers. I want to see both, just for fun, you know, because the AOE smoke not being attached to like energy at all, and having like a cooldown specifically, I feel like is a very interesting and like different mechanic that I kind of like better. Said that. I'm sorry. Are you referring to the crossplay update, or are you just referring to like updates in general? Period. Because it sort of makes sense for them to split like crossplay and cross progression into two separate updates, if they needed to, you know, if they had like crossplay ready. Okay.
But there are more messages to be decoded. Will you stay or go?
Hey, hell yeah. I'll take a sweet little gold. I am running low on ducats, so
Make sure the enemy never receives it.
I'm definitely good with that. I think the reason I have all of these radiant liths is because I've done the Samaris Elite Sanctuary Onslaught so much. I think you get rewards for that. Oh yeah, no, that's gonna be a fucking nightmare. That's gonna be so bad. Like the plat like market is gonna be so fucked, and like Tenogens and stuff. It's gonna be, and that's mostly for like, I feel like that's mostly for like cross progression stuff. Like if you want to use like, because they have to like buy the rights of certain things, of the skins to in order to be able to put them on councils.
We are in total control. Keep fighting.
Man. Oh, okay. That's a fair reason. It's definitely one of those things that we'll have to wait and see, I think. You know, I'm hoping that they can get all that stuff sorted out. Because, like, cross-play, like... Is that guy corrupted? Alright, I mean, this is stupid, but... Because if you're just playing with people, you don't necessarily need to... Like, there's nothing weird with, like, specifically, rights and stuff. I mean, the plat market will be fucked, but that's going to be... The plat market's going to be fucked either way. But I'm, like, specifically from, like, a licensing rights perspective, like, it could be potentially... Oh yeah, like if they can make mobile like work, it'll be incredible. It'll be incredible. I haven't upgraded my phone in 3 years, very specifically so that like I was thinking about getting a new phone like right before TennoCon this year, and I was like, well, maybe I'll get one, maybe. And then they made that announcement. I'm like, nope, I guess not. Guess not. Guess I'm waiting. Because I would love to see how they're going to do that. I need to use the Zylok a little bit. I forget that I even have that gun equipped most of the time. Yeah, I think it'll be if they can get like cross progression going. If they can do cross progression, I guess this would be important for me personally. If they could get cross progression as well as like everything working smoothly on mobile, I'd play the shit out of this game on mobile. Are you kidding me? That'd be great. I'm not playing it on Switch. And that's the thing that's very interesting to me. Switch, like, the game doesn't run great on Switch. Like, it's fine. But, like, the open world areas are rough. Oh, I'll take an Anar's Prime Blueprint. I don't have one. Some people that love conspiracy theories. I love conspiracy theories. I'm good at... Yeah, let's go. Hell yeah. I've got so many of these. I have a ton. I don't have a ton, but I've got, 20, 25 of these. Fuck it, let's do it. We're sure crossplay comes out this year because the Warframe app got its name changed. They said they were going to change the name of the Warframe app, like, forever ago. That is not necessarily indicative of anything. Like, I don't know. I wouldn't put my eggs in that basket necessarily. They said that they were gonna do give the app a facelift all the way back in like 2000 and like 2 years ago, I think, like 2019 maybe, like to the point where I was like, are they gonna get around to that, or was that all just nonsense BS to get us to shut up about it? I don't know. I would love to see I would love to see crossplay happen soon. They could do crossplay. Probably, you're right. It'll probably be two updates. Crossplay first. Crossplay feels like it'd be easier to do anyways. Crossplay first and then cross progression later. If they did crossplay first, I'd be happy. Because I have so many. Oh, they're taking C. Oops. They haven't captured shit. Oh yeah, I mean that's the thing is like there are people who think like that like Warframe is hurting and like Warframe isn't a popular game. Warframe's an incredibly popular game. Like is it Apex Legends popular? You know, is it Final Fantasy 14 popular? No, it isn't. But I don't think that Warframe is losing anybody any money. You know what I mean? I think Warframe is very profitable. And so, for me personally, see, this is what happens when you let them keep one is you end up losing all of them, and then this shit happens. Oh yeah, it'd be crazy. It'd be a lot of people like hopping on mobile. You know, just being like, oh, hey, this is a new game. Like, let's try it out. And, you know, I think that would be very cool. Ooh, gotcha. Oh, man. Now this is going to be a struggle to keep towers for the next 5 minutes. Because they're just going to cap towers and rotate. Yep, that's exactly what they're doing. See, the AI in this game is not very good. The AI picks a tower to go after and will send everybody towards it until they capture it, and then they'll rotate to the next tower. But they'll only rotate to a new tower after like several minutes. So once they take a tower, everybody immediately starts rotating. All the enemies start rotating towards the next tower. So the trick is you just sort of have to be smarter than them and like rotate in opposite directions. Sort of. Absolutely. But that's the beautiful thing with like this game, you know, Warframe, is that, you know, DE, you know, DE has a pretty decent track record. Yeah. Absolutely. Like, you know, is am I going to sit here and lie to you and say that, you know, DE has never done a single, like, you know, predatory thing, and like everything that they've done is always, you know, they're the golden child of free to play? No. I cannot believe I hit both those shots. You know, but DE has legitimately done as much as they can to make a good free-to-play game. They really have. You know, and they've been good when they realize they fucked up to backpedal on stuff. Well, that's a bummer. Everything is 15. Let's go the Acabranco, I guess. It's the only one I don't have 2 or more of, so. Fuck it. Let's go again. Let it ride, baby. Ooh. There we go. Who cares? Put on whatever. So yeah, it'll be interesting. I think this is going to be a very weird year for Warframe. I think if DE can deliver, if DE can truly deliver on crossplay, cross progression, and the next storyline quest in Warframe, I think this is going to be the biggest year Warframe has ever had, and I think it's going to be absolutely wild. But we'll see. It really is up to DE to see if they can deliver on the goods. Thank you. But I am confident in... I mean, I've been playing Warframe for, God, I don't know, 7 years now-ish. And I have seen, you know, hits and misses in the development of this game, and right now they're set up to knock 2022 out of the fucking park. If they can just keep it up, if they can keep the momentum of the new war up, this is going to be an insane year. Oh, 100%. Like, there, you know, it was a little buggy, but there was nothing that was so... and this is just for me personally. There was nothing that was so outrageous that I was like, oh, this is like ruining my fun bad. So... that's definitely not an enemy. That's definitely, I think, that dude's drone. Kuva Lich burned me out so bad. The original Kuva Lich, I hated it. The original Kuva Liches were so bad. However, let me say this. I came back recently playing Warframe after a long hiatus. I came back maybe 6 months ago. 8 months ago. It was during Orphix Venom. Jesus, it's been a full year already. I came back... Wow. Sorry. I came back for Orphix Venom a year ago. So that gives you sort of an idea. After leaving the game because of how bad and how burnt out I was... oh, did I get the... Oh... Amazing. I love getting the unlimited ammo corruption buff. Yeah. And, like, that's the thing is, like, it's a great example of, like, DE not, like, understanding, like, not actually playing their own game. And not playing their own game enough. You know, that... In their defense, I think the Kuva Liches are way better than they were. When they first launched. I think they're basically fixed now, or as fixed as they're gonna be. I have all of the Kuva weapons, and I probably had less than half of them before I quit. So I did a lot of grinding. Yeah, 100%. And I think the Sisters, as a direct result of, like, how bad the, like, Kuva Lich was, I think the Sisters are so much better. Like, even, like, the Kuva Liches now, compared to the Sisters... Oh, I'll take a War Prime barrel. Sure. Yeah. Like, it's with, like, occasional bugs, but, like, the grind feels pretty good. Yeah, exactly. I personally, I know that, like, not a lot of people like Railjack and stuff, and I know, like, Railjack is kind of weird, but, like, I personally sort of feel like Railjack, for me, Railjack now is a lot more fun than Railjack used to be, and I've enjoyed my time in the Railjack quite a bit. Like, I don't want to do it every day, you know, I'm not, like, jonesing to play Railjack, but, like, it's fine, it's different. And so that's, to me, sort of fun. You know, that's sort of the fun of, sort of the fun of Railjack, is that it's, you know, it's just a different thing that sort of separates me from the monotony. Is it perfect? No. Is it still buggy as shit? Yes. Is it annoying in that regard? Abso-fucking-lutely. Especially the Grenier Railjack missions. I can't tell you the number of times I've absolutely just lost progress because not enough ships spawned. Like, that's such a bullcrap reason to, like, lose a mission. It's insane. Best Flight, how are you doing? I hope you're having a wonderful Saturday. I am I'm cracking relics. I'm trying to get some good stuff here. I've gotten some decent stuff so far. It's not been bad. A couple of things I need. A couple of things, you know, gold, silvers. It's been a good mix. You know. But yeah. So, like I said, old Railjack sucked. New Railjack, just fun enough to sort of break up the monotony of the Warframe grind. So it gets a pass in my book. I think the corrupted hollow keys are kind of a grind, and I wish that there was a better way to do that. Except for I think the corrupted hollow keys. I think I had all my hollow keys done after they made the change that you get like a corrupted hollow key for defeating a sister in the finale. So you're like guaranteed 4 hollow keys per sister. Yeah, same. Just absolutely heartbroken about that because it feels like a really good change because you're getting hollow keys for like doing sisters. But Century grind as usual. Intense matches, all 5 away from 100. Hell yes! Let's go! I hope you didn't have any problems. I know they mentioned in the Discord that there was some issues with like certain game modes or something. I hope that didn't mess you up too bad. I hope you didn't lose any progress to that. Best flight. Yeah, I mean that's the thing that wow, what a voice crack. Yeah, and that's the thing. There are people like I'm gonna have to go through and grind all of them again because I'm gonna need to do the convergent, the valent bonding, whatever, the fusion, valent fusion, whatever it's called. On that stuff, so that I can get to 60% damage. It's not something that I'm like jonesing to do currently, so I'm. Oh my god, the shooting through walls is stupid. I love it. If there's patch update, man, it feels so much better. Like the controls or just like the actual like flow of the game from like a server standpoint. I guess we'll go Atlas. All right. I mean, I'll go again. Yeah, fair. Okay. I'm gonna have to take a look at it. Oh man, I got a whole bunch of relics for that. Whole bunch of boys. All right. 5 bits and bobs. I'll take it all. Cool, cool, cool. All right. Let's do some. Some Axie Survival. I haven't done that in a while. Oh, I did see that. Yeah, I don't know about all that. Like that's the thing is like the smoke trail, like if they nerf the smoke trail too much, it's just gonna be useless. Like, it's not gonna be something that's viable. So if they're gonna nerf the smoke trail and be able to like hard counter it like that, it makes me feel like they should like bring up the damage and like make it more lethal, to where like if you can hard counter it, like you need to be like careful about your hard counters and stuff, and like you need to be like situationally aware. I lied, I'm not gonna do Axie. Psych. Alright, okay. And they do, and they decrease the duration. That's fair. That's fair. I don't know. Blast, I'm just never like good enough with Blast. Like I don't feel like I'm good enough with Blast. To run it. That was fucking weird. I am not depressing the fire button, by the way. That's just happening. That is just happening. Thank you, Warframe. Thank you for proving my point. Game is wild. There we go. All I had to do was tap the fire button, but, fucking hilarious. I love this game. Oh, alright. Oh. Gust now clears enemy smoke in a 550 meter radius around its user. Clear radius is slightly offsetted towards the front of the player's drag. Wow. How big are the maps? Like, they're not that big, right? Like, that to me just feels like a big, like, fuck you. Oh, is this door normally locked like that? Did I just get clowned? I think I got clowned there. Whatever. I literally don't care. That's terrible. So that's not just like a hard counter. That's... So like Wind Guard is Smoke Trail is basically like useless. Like you can... Is that a typo? Did you mean to write 50 meters and you'd like double hit the 5, or is that real? Hold on, I'm just gonna look at the patch notes. I'm sitting at, oh, Timber Run Prime Barrel, let's go. All right. Hey, nice. Yeah, because and that's the thing that with like the smoke trail is like because to me if you're just gonna like hard counter it like that, I literally had my phone in my hand, I had Discord open and I didn't look. Patch notes. Oh my god, yeah, that's not a typo. 550. Holy moly. The Marauders, Hunter's Mark, fireball damage while tracking an enemy increased from 15 to 20. Marauder's Gust now clears enemy smoke trails and a 550 radius around its user. Is Marauder the only one with Gust? Physical influence from all received projectiles reduced by 20%, which means less enemy fireball impact on your dragon's handling. Well, that's nice. So what's like the consensus about it? Like are people like do wind guards feel like that's a good change? Do Marauders feel like that isn't a good change? Like, what's the deal with that? Because I thought Wind Guards had... Oh god, it's been a while since I've played. It's been like a month. Jesus. My brain is mush right now. That's true. Let's go another one of these. No, let's do lifts. I have so many lifts right now. Let's do lift. Smoke them if you got them. I can play some Marauder. Yeah, I don't know. I guess here's the thing. I guess the Wind Guard Smoke Trail meta was very strong. That's fair. That's fair. Like I feel like there were definitely like games where I would literally play against 5 Wind Guards. And every single one of them, I literally went the wrong way, 100%. You know, the other team would have 5 smoke Wind Guards. You know, like there's definitely a meta there, and it definitely needs, you know, some correcting, I think. But this feels maybe a little overtuned. I don't know. I guess it's a lot of, like, we'll wait and see. Now with Marauder, no more smoke hiding, right? Ugh. There was also a part of that patch notes that I saw that you're affected by fireballs, like, 20% less. Like, your maneuverability and, like, your just general flying. So I'm wondering if that's also... like, will be helpful, because I feel like that was one of my like main issues, is that I could not like once I got into a dogfight with somebody, like I could not steer my damn dragon at all. Like it was just so hard to like control. That's why I was like, let me try this on like controller for a minute to see if like it's any better, and I did not. I'm gonna like chalk that up to the controller just having weird button configs and just not feeling like a really great setup. Okay. Oop. That guy was not... See, this Volt is using Overload, and I am a little worried that's going to cause bad things. That's fair. That's fair. You You clown them out so hard that you kill them before they even have a chance to hit you. That's fair. That's fair. I can respect the hustle on that. Oh. Oh, yeah. I definitely need to work on like my general movement in Century. I think that's one of my weakest points in Century as far as like my overall like getting better at the game sort of strategy is just get the zoomies basically. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see. I'm gonna have Limnus Gate on the channel again, probably next week sometime as a bonus stream. But I'd also like to do Century again as well. I don't know. I'm really having a hard time like balancing Apex and other games. Because I really enjoy playing Apex. And, like, because I'm paying for the season pass, like, I feel like I'm sort of obligated to play Apex so I can get everything. But also, I've gotten everything in the season pass now, and they've just been releasing, like, inconveniently timed events. Which, like, kudos for them. Kudos to them, I guess. They're doing it right. They've got me hooked. Oh, wow. 4 silvers? Wow, I'll take that for sure. Saren Prime Blueprint? Hell yeah. Incredible. Incredible. Okay, they're wanting out. Oh, that sounds so good. I was very surprised that I'm glad that they're working on getting those worked out quicker. Because I'm legitimately surprised that there wasn't more maps and more modes at launch. With just like the amount of time that they had to sort of get everything, you know, the time that they gave themselves and stuff. I'm legitimately surprised there wasn't more of that, but hey, it is what it is, and it's out now. So, but yeah, the Desert Sanctuary map is gorgeous, and having like a night version or like a sunset like evening version sounds amazing.
Interplanetary communications. You are going to capture the towers and decode incoming messages. Void fissures.
No, yeah, hell, send them to me. Those aren't really spoilers. I'm gonna get to it eventually. I'm gonna put Century on the list. Hopefully next week. We've been live 4 hours already. This will probably be my last one. Jesus, it's almost 6. Whew. Oh. Where does the time go? Where does the time go? All right. What is crazy that you don't like as much? I would love to hear.
They're dropping reactant. Use it to crack open a relic. Tower online.
All right.
The reactant is working on your relic. Find more. Tower captured. Beginning stream decode now.
All right. Ooh. We got 3 reacting already. Got 4 reacting already. Lord. Oh. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about that. I mean, yeah. That's not like a huge thing, but it's just sort of nice to know. You know, you can kind of tell like who has like Smurf accounts and stuff. Like people who, you know, like start a new account after having like a ton of experience in the game. And you know, you can kind of tell they have, oh, this person has 150 kills and they're only level 7. It's like, yeah, you probably got a Smurf account. And sometimes I want to flex. And yeah, and that too. It's like you know, you earn those levels. You ought to display them because I know you're on the top 3 every game. Let's be honest. Let's get real here. Come on. There we go. Easy peasy. I saw the 90 rifle ammo and I thought that was the I thought that was the void traces I got. I'm like, 90 void traces, what? No, you're good. Come on. Oh, this poor guy. Oh, this poor guy. Look at him. He's stuck in the wall. He's stuck in the wall. Oh, that's so funny. Oh, he's... Oh, I'm so sorry, dude. Oh, love this game. Love this very, very not broken, not buggy game. Oh, that's so rough. Oh, here. He didn't type it right. That's so funny. Oh, man. You gotta love it. You gotta love it. Laugh. Keep from crying, I guess. And he's not gonna be able to get his reactant either. Which is the worst part about this. Unless Unstuck works. Which he's probably surrounded by a reactant and he's just not close enough to getting any of it. Is he like running around in the walls? Damn. Damn, what a bummer. Okay, I'm out. That just seems like a weird, just seems weird. I'm not gonna go again, just in case. Ooh. Hey, excellent. That's good to hear. I bet you'll hit 100 before the end of next week, easily. Before the dev stream, before the Warframe dev stream next week, easily. All right. Woo. This is fun. I was not planning on a 4-hour stream today, but sometimes it do be like that. So. Oh man. Ooh, gross. Yeah, I don't know about that. The least you'd think they could do is give you like 10 gems every level, you know what I mean? So it's still you know, it still translates out to be the same. Maybe that's the way it is. Maybe you just simplified it for me. I don't know. 100 gems every 10 levels? What if you only make it to 7 levels? You should get a reward for at least doing 7 levels. You know? That's weird. It should be 10 every level, so you're still getting the same amount, but you're getting rewarded for, I don't know. Yeah. Fair. That's fair. For the little bit of like leveling and stuff that I did, you know, I definitely thought that they, the experiences, there's a big gap between levels at some points. So it's interesting. It's interesting. I'm sure they'll add something eventually. Oh, all right. I am going to get off. We are going to throw the love over to Jamie voiceover, mostly because I can't spell. Because he's playing Marvel Spider-Man, which is a game that I would love to play and just cannot seem to get around to have time for. So if you'd like to come say hi to Jamie voiceover with me, that would be great. I will be back at some point next week with Limniscate, Century, Warframe. Warframe Wednesdays is going to be on Friday next week for the Devstream. And